Welcome. In front of me is a Realme C17, and today I'll show you how you can enable the power saving mode on this device. To get started, all you need to do is pull down your notifications and then swipe down once again to extend the list of toggles. Here you'll find the power saving mode, which should be visible on one of the pages. As you can see, for me it's on the first page. Once you see it, you can simply tap on it and this will automatically toggle it on. There is also a chance that we might have a more extensive version of this mode, meaning power saving mode. So let's go into the battery and see if we actually have one. So yeah, we do have a super power saving mode, which you can activate in here. So we do have a toggle for the normal power saving mode, and let's see if there is also a super power saving mode accessible to us, so we can add one as well. Now, if you didn't see it, I pressed right here on this box, and this allows me to edit the toggles that I have access to when I pull down my notification tray. Now here you'll find the disabled ones, which you can then just hold, drag over the top to drop it and add them to the ones that you have access to, which you can see now I have access to the super power saving mode. Now going back into the settings, so let's minimize this. Once I turn off both of them, you can see that the default time that I will have my battery for right here is about 1 day and 8 hours. This is without the power saving mode. Unfortunately, with the power saving mode, we get a measly like 1.5 hours to close to 2 hours of battery life, additional one. And this is already on a pretty big battery capacity right now. So we are at 76%. So we're by no means at low battery. And this is very pitiful in terms of battery life. And to be completely honest, the super power saving mode is not that good either. So I've seen phones that when using the super power saving mode, it gives you from 2 days up to 7 days of battery life. This is nowhere near that. And as you can see, it extends it from 1 day and 8 hours to 2 days and 17 minutes. So it gives me less than 24 additional hours of battery life. So that is pretty mediocre. And the reason I'm ragging on this is because when you enable this, you will see that the phone becomes very limited. We don't have a wallpaper, we have barely access to any applications, and our notifications are also relatively limiting in terms of what we can do. So you can see it does kind of tone down what you can do on your smartphone. It kind of becomes less smart, and the battery that you get from this is not very substantial. So you're probably better off in both of the cases turning down your brightness. So that being said, let's actually see if this will be reflected in the settings. So right now, with the battery being basically almost maxed out, let's go back in here. I don't know if this will be visible if they programmed this in. No, they did not. So that being said, I have no idea how it calculates the available battery. So it could be less, it could be more, no idea. To be honest, I think it's just going to be probably maybe a little bit more, although I don't know. But in any case, what I'm about to show you still applies. So your brightness will define how much battery life you have. Now this only affects screen on time, so it won't really affect the battery life when you do this and you don't use the device, it's in your pocket. That will still have the same battery life, but don't worry, power saving mode will basically affect it in the same way. So it's not like you're getting much more battery life with that being enabled as well. So if you don't want the limiting mode and still have the full functionality of your device and still get a little bit better battery life when you're using the device, you could turn down your battery life, and in addition you could also turn off certain features that you don't use. So as an example, if you're using mobile data and you're not home, you don't really need Wi-Fi to be enabled. Same thing goes for Bluetooth. If you're not using it, you can turn that off. Location, if it's somewhere here, you can also disable that. And all of these will contribute to a little bit better battery life. Now, those toggles won't really give you much. The biggest difference will be in your battery life, or with battery life will be in the brightness itself. So highly recommend using that probably over the power saving mode. Now, anyway, with that being said, hopefully you found this video helpful and informative, and if you did, don't forget to smash like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.